Hello everyone and welcome to our channel of Azure Cloud Today. In today's video, we would be looking at what is scope tags and how it is used in Microsoft Intune. If you ever have created any policy in Microsoft Intune, then you would have probably noticed the scope tag step, which is set to default, and you would have just clicked next without even thinking about it. So, in today's video, you will understand exactly what scope tags are, how to create them from scratch, and how they work with RBAC to control what different admins can see inside the Intune portal. Now, this video builds directly on video 14, where we covered role-based access control in much detail. If you have not watched that video yet, then I will link it in the description and you can have a look at it. In short, RBAC controls what an admin can do, and scope tag controls what an admin can see. What are scope tags? Let me break this down with a simple visual so that we could understand this better. When you are setting up delegated administration in Intune, there are three components working together. First, you have RBAC rules, which define what an admin can do. This specifies whether you can create policies, then whether you can wipe the device, whether you can deploy applications, and so on. Scope tags. You have scope tags, and this is what we are going to focus on today. Scope tags control what objects an admin can see inside the Intune portal. So let's imagine that a global admin created a policy called iOS policy, and the created policy has a scope tag of Dublin, only Dublin. So when an admin named Jerry, who only has a scope tag named Toronto assigned to them, logs into Microsoft Intune, then Jerry would not be able to see the policy that was just created by the admin, as the policy does not have a scope tag of Toronto. It is completely invisible to them, and they will never even know it exists. However, Tom, on the other hand, has a scope tag named Dublin assigned to them. So when Tom logs into Microsoft Intune, he is able to see all the policy that is created with a tag as Dublin because Tom has a scope tag assigned to them with the name of Dublin. Third is scope groups, and these define which users and devices the admin can take actions on. So you can think that roles equal actions, which is this, scope tags equals visibility, and scope groups equal target devices and users. When used all the three of them together, they form a complete delegation model. One important thing to note over here is that every Intune tenant comes with a default scope tag, and this is how everything stays visible when you or your admin have not set up custom scope tags yet. The default scope tag over here can never be deleted. Now, let's go into the intune.microsoft.com, the Intune Admin Center. To go to the scope tags, let's click on tenant administration over here, then click on roles over here, and then we under manage, if we expand the manage option, we can click on scope tags over here. So this is the default tag which is always present and you cannot delete it, just like we said in the video. Let's create a custom scope tag. For example, create. Let's give it Dublin. Contains everything in Dublin. Click on next. Let's see the assignment. Assign scope tags to all devices in selected security groups. Let's click over here. Search for Dublin. Let's give Dublin devices as the scope tags because it wants the devices. Let's click on select over here. Next, create. So this is how you will create a scope tag. Now let's click on all roles over here. Now these are all the built-in roles that Microsoft has. So let's go to help desk operator role over here. Let's click on properties. Over in the properties section, you can see all the permission that the help desk operator role has. Okay, these are all the things. Let's go to assignments over here and let's create one. Maybe let's name it Dublin IT help desk operator. Okay, let's click on next. Admin groups. So if user is part of this group, Dublin admins, then they will get the Dublin help desk operator role automatically. So we click on select over here. Let's go to next. This is the scope groups that we spoke about. Administrators in this role assignment can target policies, application, and remote tasks. Let's click on add groups. Let's add Dublin over here. Users and devices. Click on select. Next, this is scope tag. So if you keep this scope tag as default over here, then the user will have access to everything. Let's select Dublin over here that we created. Click on select. Now let's click on next. Okay, all good. Create. This is created. Now let's go to groups over here and I'll show you the Dublin admin group. This already has our user called Tom over here. Okay, so let's go to devices here. Let's create a compliance policy. Let's select a platform, maybe iOS. Compliance, create compliance policy, create iOS Dublin policy. Let's click on next. Okay, device properties, minimum OS 11.0. Okay, I'm just selecting a random one. We will look at this in much detail in our future videos. Click on next. Okay, let's keep this as it is. Let's change the default scopes to Dublin. Remove this one default. Select next. Let's keep the assignment as it is. Review and create. Okay, this is created. Now, this has a tag of Dublin. Let's go to configuration. Let's click on create over here. Let's select from templates, maybe device restriction, create, not for Dublin, maybe Toronto device restrictions. Next, block series, yes, click next. Over here, we will keep the scope tags as default and not select Dublin at all. Let's go to next. Let's leave the assignments for now. Let's click on next and create. Okay, now if we refresh over here, we would notice that this configuration profile has a scope tag of default and the compliance policy has scope tag of Dublin. Now over here, we have logged in as Tom at AzureCloudToday.com. Now, if we go to devices, select the platform, same platform again, and if we go to compliance, we will see this policy, compliance policy that we created over here. But if we go to configuration, we will not be able to see any policies under that belt. Why? Because that does not have Dublin as the scope tag. So over here, Tom cannot see any of the configuration profile, compliance policy, application protection policies, or application configuration policies that does not have a scope tag as Dublin. Now imagine this in a real organization with hundreds of policies and thousands of devices. Without scope tags, every admin can see everything and it is a mess. But with scope tags, each team only sees what belongs to them. This keeps the portal clean, reduces mistakes, and improves security. Alright, let me quickly recap what we covered. We covered that scope tags are labels you apply to Intune objects, which are devices, policies, profiles, apps, to control which admin can see them. They work hand in hand with RBAC roles, and roles over here define what an admin can do. Scope tags define what they can see, and scope groups define who they can manage. Together, they give you a true delegated administration. If you missed our video on role based access control in Microsoft Intune, that is video 14, I strongly recommend you to watch it because scope tags would make a lot more sense once you understand RBAC. Thank you, everyone. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get back to you at my earliest. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.